The new Way of Winter update is about to go live for what's human. It's an epic scenario filled with new challenges. In an earlier video, I already shared the brutal weather conditions with you guys, how to survive these, but also new weapons and armor you can craft, etc. Today though, I want to show you exclusive footage on a test server in which I'm going to walk you through one of the new Securement Silos 08 or Taurus. I'll share everything you want to know about it, how you can prepare for it, where to find it, tips and tricks to dealing with the elites and the boss, including the special rewards it comes with. So without further ado, let's get right to it. I want to thank Starry Studio for giving me access to an earlier build of the Way of Winter update. I'm confident that the majority of the information shared with you guys today will be pretty accurate to the full release. Anyways, before you even dare setting foot in this dungeon, you want to come prepared. Have a nice amount of cold, frost and heat resist, as otherwise you're simply not gonna survive. This can be done with different things shared in yesterday's video, can be found in the top right of the screen, but primarily my favorite would be the all-weather stew, which increases both cold and heat resist by 30. Combine it with some salty roasted spiked tomato to further boost bonuses. Yum yum. But let's make our way to the new silo, which can be found in the very western part of the new Way of the Winter map. As you can see, it's right there. Rumors that it's going to be called Taurus. Anyways, southeast of it, you'll be able to find the town or quick travel Oblivion. If we zoom all the way out, well, this is where you'll be able to find it. Once you've made it all the way to the top, well, this is where you can pick up the Rift Anchor and also find T-Man. You can interact with to pick up a new quest, bounty 11. The recommended level for this place is 40. Challenge rewards are both helmets and top bots. If you play it on higher difficulties, hard and pro, you can also get your hands on nice Eclipse Corduses. For today's showcase, I'm gonna check it out on hard difficulty, as my gear comes with barely any calibrations. +2 on the weapons, +0 on the armor. So when you enter the dungeon, you will find yourself in a pretty big hall filled with art. This is where you already have to deal with plenty of enemies. Definitely be careful for the guys that suicide explode right in front of you, which can deal quite a lot of damage, while after you've taken care of most of the bad guys, this is where you will find a painting at the end of the hall. Jump inside to, well, get to a different world or magical phase, let's say. Right here we have these balls, handling paintballs, which you can throw against the wall. Not really sure if you actually have to do this, but make sure to pick up the weapon crate right here. Right here you also have storage chests. And now we can walk up the stairs. Be careful for these, as you're gonna simply fall through. So jump over the first ones. This is where you will find 2 more. There we go. And I don't know, you just want to just quickly spam that spacebar to get across. This is also gonna be pretty easy if you just walk diagonally. There we go. Funny thing is, this is where I get stuck for a pretty long time. I was constantly messing around with these balls with the hope of unlocking something different. Also jumping across right here doesn't work, but keep your eyes open. If you walk straight ahead, it's gonna be difficult to see the entrance. But that is basically where you want to go. It's that easy, really. But they definitely should have made this entrance a little bit more obvious, in my opinion. So we're gonna have to deal with a couple more. After you've dealt with all the bad guys, this Vulture Rampage Guardian will pop up, which you can't deal damage to. Pretty annoying, but all you have to do is pick up one of those paintballs and throw it in his face. Right now, as you can see, he's actually vulnerable, so you can start dealing damage to it. Anyways, after you've made short work of him, you can pick up a couple more chests, another one right there, and make your way to the big painting. Just interact with it or jump through, and this will bring us to the next phase. Now we have to press on, it says. This is the final chamber. Right here we have to investigate the devious painting. And maybe that wasn't the best timing, because right now we are kind of locked in combat. But there we go. We easily get teleported to the final chamber, or the boss room. First, you want to deal with the smaller enemies, the vultures, then the boss will also spawn in some spectral dogs, let's say. You want to take care of these as quick as possible, not get overrun, and also use these pillars to your advantage, so you can't get damaged by, the laser beam she's casting right now. When she turns invisible, it's once again important you take these painting balls, throw them against the targets, and this should make it vulnerable. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer, but there we go. Call in our butterfly to further increase the damage. Uh-oh, we've got a big bear in front of us. Did I already mention that both rocket launcher and sniper guys can literally one-tap you on higher difficulties? Be extremely cautious about them. These will be especially frustrating if you accidentally walk into a trap, then it's likely you will not survive it. In general, I recommend you to hard focus all the ads the boss spawns in, then if the coast is clear, go for the boss. It doesn't have a lot of HP, so if you have a window of opportunity, take it and deal as much damage as you can. And be on the move at all times, because mobs can spawn right next to you, explode, and that will be the end of it. Last but not least, the boss seems to also cast a spell on a certain mob that makes it vulnerable, and you can't use the paint to get rid of it. So just stay out line of sight forever until the boss is gone, pick up the rewards, and get out of there ASAP. Check it out, we just got our hands on the Winter Spirit. The new deviation, which can participate in combat, summon fragile frost crystals, which explode upon being shattered, damaging enemies with a frost explosion and also increasing frost damage they receive. We also got our hands on a strange door, so 2 different deviations from one silo. I think a pretty nice farm if you want to get your hands on different types of loot, while we were also able to pick up the AWS 338 Black Panther with stability and 2 times weak spot. I like the weak spot, while I do prefer the fast aim perk. Alright, so there you have it, the new Securement Silo 8 or Taurus. If you enjoyed this run, be sure to hit that like button and also share your thoughts about the new dungeon in the comments down below. More questions or suggestions about the Way of Winter update, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments either. Right now though, it's 4 AM out. I want to wish you an amazing day. I'll check you in the next video or live stream. Peace.